You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Check.
The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Softball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with your voice of the Davis County Mustangs, Jason Day.
Davis County girls softball is on the air. Hello, everybody. Davis County girls softball is on the air here live from Knoxville, Iowa. A pretty important game tonight. These two teams have kind of went at it each other for the last 3 or 4 games in a row here over the last few weeks. Some tight games. There's a blowout and then another tight game nearly 2 weeks ago. And these two teams kind of coming in on hot and cold streaks all at the same time. And your Davis County girls have been a busy group this week with no days off whatsoever and then 2 more games yet to play tomorrow. But Knoxville Panthers stand in the way tonight. Green and my co-host tonight, Mark Frazee, joining us tonight. Mark, pretty big game tonight. The Panthers coming in 8-9. The Davis County girls coming in 8-9. The Panthers coming in at 4-14. But again, these girls have gone at it several times this year. Tell me how the events have gone for them.
Well, the girls have definitely had their highs, getting run-ruled by Knoxville. The second time they played them after their weekend tournament, getting run-ruled 10-1.
Yep, that was back on the 15th, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah.
But that weekend they had beat them, went in pretty confident that they could beat them, and obviously not the outcome they wanted. But they have had highs, like yesterday, won 22-2 over Moulton Udell.
Yeah, a team, Moulton Udell, not a team highly rated by any means, but you go back to Monday, Mark, where they played Albia.
Yeah, held them all the way to the 6th inning. It took a perfect game to beat them.
That in itself was, the number 1 team in 3A.
Actually, number 3.
Number 3 in 3A right now, undefeated. They were, and that up to that date, 21-0. Mm-hmm. And I know they haven't lost yet this week. I don't have their stats in front of me, but that's a team that has dominated most everybody. I think Davis County is one of the few teams that's even scored on them this year.
Mm-hmm. And they've played them pretty tightly every time they've played.
Again, Monday a 4-0 loss, but that, again, you see the perfect game. You look at that and like, oh, we got dominated. They did in that manner, but to hold that team to just the 4 runs and held them all the way to the 6th inning, pretty confidence builder for them, and they've shown that this week a little bit with that 22-2 win last night as well. So,
and even on Tuesday when they played Oski, I mean they scored 2 so quick, and then they stalled out until the end. Almost had that comeback coming in the 7th.
Yeah, 5-3 to Oski, yep. And. Again, another decent team up in Oskaloosa, just up the road from them tonight, of course, here in Knoxville. But, again, what a beautiful night to have some softball, a pretty good crowd on hand. The Davis County girls JV team couldn't get it quite done. They lost by 1 run earlier. And the boys just across the street are playing tonight, the varsity. So a lot of things going on tonight. And you can't pick a better night for baseball or softball even. No wind really to speak of. The sun's a little bit behind the clouds.
If it's blowing towards the fence. Yeah, you might see some here.
As we look at the flag to our right, we're back out in center field is where our view is from tonight. And the flag flying just a little bit out, 5 to 10 mile per hour at the most. So, again, a game of defense will come. And that's one of the specialties that Davis County has had this year. Yeah. That infield has really done a lot of good for them. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Our whole infield has stepped up. The right side, Hill and Day. Oh, we got the national anthem going on.
We'll be back in 2 minutes for the national anthem.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Knoxville, Iowa is where we're at tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Scott Frazee, Mark Frazee on the hand. Our producer Kenny here with us tonight as well. Just a beautiful night for softball. A little more information about tonight's game. Senior night going on for the boys on the other side. I heard a little bit about that as I was walking across a little bit earlier. So must be one of the few last games for Knoxville boys on here. But Mark, going back to this week, again, we haven't been home in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
First game tomorrow, or actually the second game for tomorrow, a doubleheader at two different locations tomorrow. We've got Cardinal at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and then, of course, we head home for Fort Madison tomorrow. That Fort Madison game, the first in almost 2 weeks for being home. That's some home cooking needed right there.
Yeah.
It's you don't see that very often in high school. Anything really, you really get a lot of opportunities to play some home games. But then you look forward to next week, Mark. We are at home all week, so a lot of different things. And
Except Monday.
Except Monday
go to
again,
Sheraton.
nearly all week. Sheraton on the road.
Game.
Yeah, a last away game. These seasons start early June, late May, and they just fly by in that month. You get 20, 25 games in, and you're done, and then the postseason hits you pretty quickly.
Yep, playing Washington.
Washington. I think they have senior night here. It looks like as well for the girls for Knoxville. I hadn't seen that on that earlier as well. So, of course, Joe Rasmussen, the group here, Lujan and Barker, the coaches tonight. Tell me a little bit more about the coach that you know had a little bit of time with, Mark.
Ras, yeah, he's the basketball coach as well, or assistant basketball coach. Well, he's got the girls going this year. I mean, about 500 this season.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's here and there you could have some desirables here, but.
Yep. In South Central Conference this year, 4-7 this year. So, again, not what the coach wants. Everybody wants to win every game. Obviously, if you're not out here to do that, then you probably should take a seat. But, the team's not hitting too bad. I think it was 242 for a team.
I mean, they're hitting pretty well. What I was saying about the infield earlier, obviously, whatever he's doing with the infield, he's doing great.
Yeah.
But
we need some timely hitting. Is probably the best thing to say here.
They're fielding amazing. Like against Albia, they were fielding so well, but they couldn't get the bat off their shoulder, and when they did, it was a swing and a miss.
Yep. Again, back to that Albia game, again, Mark, 5 2/3 innings before anybody scored.
2 outs, and then a wild pitch was what broke the floodgates.
They scored those 4 runs in that inning, and that, took the wind out of the sail that night for Davis County. And
an error in left field and a home run, and that's all it was.
Pop and a poke sometimes gets them going. The umpires and the coaches meeting at home plate right now, so we're just a few minutes away from softball here. And I think we'll take our last break before the game starts. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Atomo Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back on the air here, live from Knoxville, Iowa, joined by Mark Frazee, my producer Kenny, on hand tonight. Beautiful night for softball. Let's get into the starting lineups for your Davis County Mustangs tonight. It'll lead it off with Hallie Houston playing left field tonight, wearing the number 12 jersey. That's the senior this year. Lydia DeCry, the freshman, playing in right field. She wears the number 1, batting .314 on the season. Allie Batterson up next in the third hole. She'll play pitch tonight. The freshman wears number 3 on the jersey and number 1 in her mom's heart, I'm sure. Lydia Barker tonight, the senior, is the player hitting tonight for Barker. For Batterson. There's number 14, Addison Olginger. This is the senior.
Ashlyn Olinger.
Ashlyn Olinger. I'll get it right, I promise. At the catcher's position tonight, playing number 27 on her jersey. Addie McCall, the freshman, in second base tonight. Wears number 16. She'll bat in the 6th hole. Ella Day. She'll play in the shortstop position tonight, the junior, wearing number 15. Noelle Hill will be out there, the senior. She'll play at third base tonight, wearing number 4. And Palin Lawson, the junior. She'll be in center field, wearing 9 on her jersey. And Raylan Panos, the junior, will be the designated player tonight. She wears number 2 on the jersey. For the hometown Knoxville tonight, they'll go this way. It's Addison Williams batting in the leadoff spot. She'll play shortstop. Riley Danner, she'll play third base tonight, wearing number 9. Addie Bronson, the senior, she'll be at the catcher's position, batting third in the lineup. Ella Williams, the junior, she'll be at first base tonight. Jordan Counts, she'll pitch for Knoxville tonight. That's a senior. Lillian Willer, the designated player, she wears number 8 on the jersey. She'll bat 6 tonight. Mia Durham, the freshman, will be in center field wearing number 7. Miriam Morano, the freshman, she'll be in left field wearing number 27. And Ayala Swanson, the freshman, she'll be at second base.
Got another national anthem.
They get another national anthem to go through tonight. We'll be back in 20 seconds. Good catch. Back at it here in Knoxville tonight. Just a few moments from now, we'll have first pitch brought to you by some favorites of ours tonight. Some great people helping us out. It's Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today for your great deals on new mattresses. And don't forget, he sells area rugs too. And Huskin Elevator, your grain, feed, seed, and rock dealer just south of Bloomfield. Mark, back to the lineups tonight. Neither team hitting tremendously tonight. Knoxville coming in at just over 201, I believe, was the team average. But they do have a couple hitters at the top of that lineup that in the 2 and the 3 spot. Their leadoff hitter hitting 235, and then you go to their third hill hitter at 342, Addie Branson, and Leah Williams at 312. They can get a little bit of damage done. 32 runs this year on 78. I believe it was 78 at bat. Or excuse me. 78 at bats on those guys. So those two make up the gist of the hits just for this team. And you look the rest of the lineup. Not a lot of power as you get down. Matter of fact, those guys, the ladies hitting in the 3 and 7, 8, and 9 hole, batting under 200 for the season. So again, if we can get through that tight first part, I think Davis County has an opportunity to take a good win tonight. So,
and I think tonight with those first 3 batters, I think Allie Batterson will definitely be able to take him down. You know. And
Allie Houston steps in here right now, leading off the game. That ball 1 to her, and we are underway here in Knoxville. That one's high as well. We'll go 2-0. Allie pretty patient at the plate for the season. Again, hitting .333 on the season. She's in left field tonight. The senior getting a last few chances here. Was the ball sharp out to second base, fielded by the second baseman. Nice play, 1 hop.
Hard hit ball, just found a glove.
Gets her out at first base. Very hard hit ball. And again, you go back to that Albia game. Just those balls that were hit hard that night went right to the glove. And again, you talk about a different outcome if a couple of those falls through.
Mm-hmm.
Now Lydia DeCry, the freshman, playing right field tonight.
When she's on the base pass, she's definitely
she's got
steal
the speed.
Hazard.
There's a ball hit out right, and that'll go out of foul, out of play to the right-hand side. Back to the pitcher, the ball will go.
Usually when she gets on, there's a good chance she's taking off.
Yeah, she's got the speed. She showed that in the track season as well, and it's something that Davis County could certainly use tonight. That ball low, 1-1 count. I think as you go through this lineup, you face a pitcher that hasn't had a lot of experience. As we looked at her stats, she didn't have any to speak of. So on the other side here. That's a ball down the middle, right back to the pitcher. A good fielding job by her. She takes 1 step, throws it to first, and that's 2 quick outs. Again, 2 quick balls hit right up the middle is where you want to hit the ball. There's usually a hole there, but some good fielding by Knoxville so far keeps
definitely
Davis County off the board.
Good contact already. I mean, after not really hitting the ball at all against Alvia. We came out, scored 2 runs against Hosky, and we started off with getting contact. So it's a good sign that we're getting contact right now as a ball is driven,
spanked out to right field. And a nice over-the-shoulder catch by the right fielder.
Got to the warning track.
And Davis County goes 1-2-3 quickly. I don't even know if that inning took 2 minutes to get through. So we'll be back in a minute in between on the Atomo Radio Sports Network on YouTube.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville tonight. On the bump for Davis County, of course, we've got Allie Batterson tonight coming in. Has a pretty decent ERA, 4.20 on the year. 8 games started this year, 2-4 record. Again, don't let that fool you. She's had some dominant moments. 27 Ks, 29 walks. So that particular thing, you don't like to see that. Maybe a 3-1 there. Batters are only hitting 205 against her, so she's fooling a few people. Some of those balls are getting through. So we'll see if she can change that tonight as we come up with the top of the lineup. Addison Williams for Knoxville digs in on the right side.
That ball's low, goes to backstop.
Knoxville in their yellow and black tonight. The yellow stockings, black pants, black shirt with the gold trim on it. The helmets with a little black in the middle, striped through, and the yellow on the front. Again, a beautiful night for softball. 0-1 the count so far. That's outside. Could have a little slap hitter tonight. 235 in the season is Williams. She's their shortstop, so she's got some good defensive skills that you don't play that position without it. To get somebody on for either team, again, critical on both sides. That ball's high, and we'll go 3-0. All 3 of those pitches really haven't been close, so not nibbling away by any means. So see if we can get one in the zone here and maybe coax a ground ball at somebody. I would be taken at this point early in the game.
Puts down the bunt.
And that'll go high. So 4 pitches means a first base walk. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Riley Danner. 214 on the season. The second baseman digs in from the right side. Gets her sign from the coach down on third base side.
This is not a stealing-heavy team. They only got 1 success on the year. So.
Yeah, you don't think a pitcher, having the control right now. So I wouldn't, give him an opportunity for an out. So I would certainly hold myself on the bases at the moment too. So 5 straight balls out of the strike zone, and
well, I've noticed 5 straight balls, but 6 straight.
That one goes down
bunt attempts.
Center there. I think that's more of a distraction more than anything. 1-1 the count, and it's interesting how that plays out. So. 1-1 the count.
7.
That one's bunted foul. Goes right back to the catcher. And now she's ahead, 2-1. You'd like to see something a little off speed here. Maybe get her out in front. Maybe coax a ground ball to shortstop. Get a double play out of this. That would be a good opportunity for that. Again, Davis County played a lot of games this week. So they might be a little tired. That ball swung through and missed. And she comes back strong. Allie Batterson gets down 0-1 and then comes back with 3 straight strikes to bring down the number 2 hitter. Here's the one we really need to watch out for, Addie Branson tonight. Branson coming in at 342, again, the hottest hitter on their team. She's the catcher, so it takes a little punishment behind the plate. She squares around, gets it down the first baseline. They'll throw it over there to first base just in time, and that gets out number 2. Does move the runner, Williams, to second base, but 2 down in the inning. Kind of watching the right fielder for us. She did a good job backing that play up, as well as the second baseman going behind, just in case a bad throw came. So good teamwork there. Digging in the number 4 hitter tonight, Williams, Ayala. Sister's on the team. She's the junior. That ball way down in the dirt, so ball 1. Their power hitter here, they only have, I believe, 1 home run on the season, and believe she has it. Here's the second pitch coming our way. That's down low. Good lead off by the second base runner there, Williams. But she'll go back at an 0-2 count. Again, good hitters count here, Mark. Patience would be a good idea for Knoxville if they're wanting to take advantage. That ball's down low as well, just below the knees. That one was close. And we'll do it all over again at 3-0.
I think he called that one a strike.
Did they call that?
I think he said 2-1.
That's in there. That looked low to me, but the gentleman 220 feet closer than I am. That ball slapped down first base, and that will even the count at 2-2.
Oh, nope, I was wrong. It is 3-1.
Okay, so 3-1, or be 2-1 now, I guess we'd be at. So, 3-1. So a strike is needed here. You don't want to put 2 people on with 2 outs. That gets everybody in motion on that one. That ball just low, and she did not swing at that one, so that will load bases first and second. The number 5 hitter, Jordan Counts. She's the pitcher tonight for Knoxville, the senior. 225 hitter on the season. She's a kind of a slap hitter, likes to go to right field with things. That ball stays upstairs, and having a little trouble finding the strike zone is Allie after she struck out the number 2 hitter. We'll see if she can't come back in here and even the count. There's a good strike. The lights have been turned on here in Knoxville. This is a cloudy night, but again, just wonderful weather. Really, this week we've had it nice. Looks like the weekend looking a little hotter for the temperatures near the 90s as we move into the weekend. That ball just outside. No, umpire calls that a strike as well. That looked wide, but again, he's 220 feet closer than I am. So 1-2 the count. See if Davis County could get out unscathed on here, just leaving 2 on board. There's a ball hit back to the screen. Good swing by Counts. Jordan Counts. 2 ladies on. So an opportunity for Knoxville. Davis County trying to thwart that. 180 to the alleys here in Knoxville. 210 to center field. That ball popped up on behind the plate. Can the catcher get to it? She can. And Davis County does get out of it unscathed. Knoxville leaves 2 after 1 inning. We're scoreless, 0-0. Heading to the second on the Atomo Radio Count.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top-quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here in Knoxville tonight, Davis County on their second opportunity tonight. The number 4 hitter, Lydia Barker, coming in tonight, hitting a robust .233. Davis County went down 1-2-3 in the first. We'll see if they can get something going here. There's a swung on and hit right straight back. She was on that pitch, just couldn't straighten it out. Back to the screen it went. An 0-1 count we got. Not playing deep here in center or in Knoxville either way. Mark was mentioning in between the innings here how the teams kind of come out and kind of throw the ball around. The entire team comes out. That ball's outside. 1-1. I think that's a good part of sportsmanship, don't you think, Mark?
Yeah, definitely gets the people who don't see the field too much, they get to come out here and actually play the game they're practicing for.
Yeah, it's a great way to really keep everybody together. There's a ball swung on again, straight back. Lydia's on it, but just can't get it into fair territory. She's down 1-2 in the count.
We've been making contact, just need to put
Yeah.
them in play. We've had,
all three batters in the first did the same, and ground ball to second base, ground ball to pitcher. That ball's up the middle. Shortstop fields it, comes across throwing. Good play there to step across. And Barker goes down a 6-3 on the putout. And we'll move to Olinger here.
had a grand slam the other day.
Grand slam, that's right, yeah.
In Clark in our long stretch of away games.
The catcher tonight. There's a ball hit straight center field. That ball hit pretty hard, and that is gone straight away center field over the flagpole, and that ball was roped. And Davis County takes a 1-0 lead. Mark, that one left the building. Didn't have a stewardess give him any peanuts because there was no time for that. A ball hit big time to center field right over the flag. And if you look at the flag right now, Mark, that's not moving. That ball, that was all her.
That was all her bat. That's a new bat.
That ball did not find any time to do anything as it went out of the field. Addie McCall coming up, so Davis County leads it 1-0 on the home run by Olinger.
That gives her 2 home runs on the season.
She's got a hot bat. Keep it going. We'll see if the rest of the team can put the ball in play as well. That ball behind the first baseman. Second base will travel over and make the catch. The second baseman makes that. 2 down in the inning. We'll fly that out to second base. P4 if you're playing along at home. Ellie Day up next, the junior. Wears number 6 on the jersey. Number 15 on the jersey, playing shortstop tonight. 179 on the season, having a little bit of struggles on the offensive side. But Mark, as you said earlier, she doing a heck of a job at shortstop, really commanding that inside.
That whole right side of that infield is just, they're doing their job. Addie McCall at second's also doing great. Our first basemen, Lydia Barker and Hallie Houston, are also doing what they need to.
Sometimes you don't have it behind the, at the dish, and sometimes you can do your job in the field and make a difference that way, and that is definitely something she's doing. That ball's popped up behind home plate. It'll go off the screen, and now down 0-2 on the count.
With that infield, that's what definitely held us in the game on.
Against Albia, even Oskaloosa. If you go back to that game, their defense can win you something. It can eliminate runs for the other team, and when you take advantage on your side of the offense, it does some good for you. And there's another pitch down the middle. That ball stroked out to right field, and a good play by the right fielder got under that. And Davis County goes down, but not before they earn 1 run with the home run by Olinger. Back in a moment on the Atomo YouTube page.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
To the bottom half of the inning we go. Knoxville up to bat now. Strike one, and we're back at it. The home run by Ollinger in the second inning gets Davis County on the board. 1-0 is the score, and 1-0 is the count at the moment. There's a ball down low. We'll take 1-1. Up to bat is Lillian Willer, the designated player for Knoxville. Hitting .284 on the season, not a bad average. That ball's off the screen back. Again, she was right on that one. That ball was kind of dipping away, Mark. Might have been a kind of a change-up to the opposite side of the plate there. So far, only right-hand hitters have come up against us. Calling for the ball down low here. Gets her to swing over. That ball's out to second base. Fields throws over the first in time, and there's one down here in the second. Mark, she got that pitch right where she wanted it, down and away, couldn't do anything with it. Tried to go opposite field with it, but just kind of dented it into the ground, and second baseman made a nice play on that.
Yeah.
Coming up here in the second, it's Mia Durham up now, the center fielder. That ball hit hard up the middle, and that's the first base hit for the home team, Knoxville. And it puts a runner on first base.
Just missed the glove of Batterson.
Just went through the wickets there. Here comes number 27, Miriam Morano, the left fielder. See if Davis County can cut her down here and keep the game a 1-0. Infield really pinching the corners. If you look at it, the shortstop really closer to third base than the bag at second, and second base kind of similar to on the other side toward first base. Gets the 2 sign, so I think this is the changeup coming. Yep. No go at first base. She took off and then went back. So again, a runner at first base for Knoxville. Trying to cut him down here is Batterson, doing her part to keep the score where it's at. That ball's inside and low, and I think we go 3-0 here. Good chance by the crowd here. One of the fun parts of ladies softball is the chance by the teams. We'll go in fastball down the middle here. She comes across. That's a strike. She pretends to bunt there and lets the ball come through. No movement on the base pass. Durham at first base. Morano at the plate. That ball stroked right for left field, out of play. And full count will go 3-2 here. So nowhere to do but strike zone here, Mark. You got to have a pitch that's in the zone to see what happens. Gets the sign, comes to the rubber. She'll come in on the outside, and down she goes. Great pitch on the outside. Fools Morano, and that'll be the second out of the inning. The backwards K for watching it go there. We'll move on to the number 9 hitter here, Aaliyah Swanson, the freshman, 156 on this season. She's the second baseman. That ball low, gets away from the catcher, and advancing down to second base is Willer, and puts her at second base. Up now, Aaliyah Swanson. Again, batting 156. Not a lot of power or pop on the end of this Knoxville lineup, but still some damage possible. Gets the sign, comes home with it. That ball's high. Kind of slipped out of her hand. She kind of brushed her hand off as she let that one go. Knew that one was going to be high. Good job of the catcher keeping that in front. 2-0 the count. 2-1 the count, excuse me. That ball's just down low. Pretty close, but held off. Did Swanson. Up next, Riley Davis for Knoxville. We'd like to see her in the third inning. If we can't get this strike here to come inside. That ball's down the middle. Gets a strike call there, and we'll go full count. 3-2. Runner might be off with this pitch. I don't know if nobody pushing her for first base. It doesn't necessarily. That ball's dropped into the second base, back behind first base, and she'll make the play. And they will go down, not in order. Knoxville leaves one more. That's 3 on the night. Davis County 1, Knoxville nothing on the Atumo Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
Noel Hill leading off for Davis County. Quick moving game, Mark, so far. We're here in the third inning, the top of the third. And Davis County leads at 1-0, and 1-0 is the count as Noel Hill steps in, hitting 189 in the season. Again, the second baseman, Mark, you talked about her just a little bit ago at the second base position, really holding her own at that.
Noel's at third.
Excuse me. Noel's third. Excuse me. I'm reading the stats, but reading the stats, if that makes any sense. Third baseman, Noel.
Yeah,
again,
she's doing great in the field.
That's
I'd like to see a little bit more off the batting.
Yeah. Hard position, third base. That ball comes at you quicker than anybody. That ball ripped to right field. That out of play now, off the screen. And we 1-1 now. Counts has held her own so far with that only really blemish being the home run that Davis County got off of her. Another pitch. That's down the middle. Sharply hit the second base. Knocked down. Great play by the second baseman for Knoxville. A one-hopper sharply hit the second base. Over to first it went. Down 1. Out now. A ground ball to second base. Palin Lawson digs in now, the center fielder, wearing number 9, hitting 145 on the season.
Another person doing great in the field, but just want to see a little bit more off the bat.
Yep. That ball swung through and missed right at the top of the zone, that ball was, but Lawson couldn't make connection to it. Panos up next for these Davis County Mustangs. Back into it. There's a ball sharply hit right behind the plate. Catcher's mask flew off quickly with that one. And quickly with that said, 0-2 is the count against Lawson. Again, those lights have been turned on. They really haven't taken much effect, Mark. We'll probably see that maybe a half hour from now. No really shadows because the clouds are on the field as well. That ball hit out to right field, right at the right fielder. Doing a good job out there defensively. Defensively in right field, making a good play out there. Back to the top of the lineup we go now. As the designated runner is Panos, so I made a mistake on that one. But back to the top, Hallie Houston swung in and hit a ball sharply to second base her first time up. That ball goes to shortstop, traveling over to first, and good play by her. And again, Davis County goes down 1-2-3 in the inning after 2.5. Davis County 1, Knoxville nothing on the Atumo Radio YouTube page.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back to the top of the lineup we go here in Knoxville. Knoxville down 0-1 on the scoreboard, down 1-0 on the count as well. Mark, a quick game so far. Each team really hitting the ball right at each other, and the defense have shined for the most part. That ball's in there 1-1. Again, you talked about it, Mark. Defense can win you a game. It can save you a game, and here we are with the defensive struggle so far. 1-1 the count. Back in there. Ball hit back to the screen. A 1-2 count will move here on the leadoff hitter, Addison Williams. Williams walked the first time, got to second base, but that's all the further Knoxville has got a runner tonight, Mark. Again, keep them off the base paths. That's the key. That ball swung through, and she'll go down on strikes. Good pitch by Batterson, and we'll move to the second hitter of the night, Riley Danner, here in the third. The strikeout to start it. And we'll move on to number 2 hitter. There's a pitch down in the dirt. She'll take low, 1-0. Struck out last time, did Danner. She struck out looking, matter of fact, the last time.
You know what I've noticed? As we've gotten through the innings, less bunt attempts. And
that ball's popped out foul just over the dugout. Yeah.
You know, it was only the first inning where, they were trying to bunt.
Little distraction to the pitcher, get you a little off key every once in a while, and you moves your corner infielders in to take those bunts as well. So move the infield, maybe find a hole with a slap shot. That ball's down the middle, strike 2. Quickly down 0-2 is Danner. Batterson looking a little stronger here in this inning than she did the first 2, but nonetheless, nobody on the scoreboard for Knoxville so far. That ball striked out to right field, or left field, off the fence as soon as I talk. Hallie gets it back in, a stand-up double for the number 2 hitter. Had her down 0-2 and just couldn't keep her off the base paths. So a double for the one-out double for Knoxville. Branson on the hitting tonight. She walked the last time. She got to first base. Again, didn't get any further than that. So a lady at second, the number 3 hitter. Again, Mark, we talked about her earlier. She's the one you really want to keep off the hits because she can do some damage. She's got, I believe it was 13 RBIs on the season for this Knoxville team. There's another pitch hit out of play behind home plate, and down 1-1 is the count. See if Davis County can make that runner just stay there at second or leave them stranded. They've stranded 3 already in the first 2 innings. 2 in the first, 1 in the second. That ball's high, way up. And now a 2-1 count. Again, outfield playing her straight away. Not really giving in at the corners either. There's the pitch. That stays up. No, caught the top of the zone.
He did not.
No, they did not go. I thought the umpire called that strike, and then he appealed. The third base umpire said no swing, so that goes to a 3-1 count. That ball just down and L. She'll take first base. So Bronson has walked both times up so far.
Here comes a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner, I believe, yep. Number 7, that's Durham coming in for her. Delaney. Got my numbers mixed up possibly here. Williams at the dish right now. Delaney on there on the running at first base. Kayla Williams, the junior. She's at first base tonight. Switching softballs here. Not sure what was wrong with that particular one, but they've switched it up. Here comes the next pitch. That ball's out of play right side. And we'll do it all over again. 0-1 the count.
Autumn Delaney, your freshman.
Freshman Delaney, okay.
At first now. You know, we kind of do the same thing with our young.
Yep, get him in the game, get him some opportunities to get some time. There's a ball hit right field. That's going to get out of play as well, right on the right side. Trying to keep it away from the hitter. You'd want to see maybe a pitch inside here, marked down and in. Maybe catch her off guard and drop it below the hands. That's where I would go with this pitch, if we can get it in there. Williams grounded out her last time up. That ball goes to right field. First baseman snags it, and they'll step on first base, but no other play. The runners do advance to second and third. So Knoxville gets a runner at third. They had just gotten to second base so far. 2 down in the inning. So a ground out, but it does move the runner, so that'll be a fielder's choice, really, on that rather than a ground out. And 2 down in the inning. That ball stays down low. Only one, first base is open for the moment now. A big pitch, a big at bat in this this early going in the game here. In the bottom of the third is where we sit. 1-0 Davis County right now in the home run by Olinger earlier. That ball's down center field. And a strike there. Split the plate in half right at the bottom of the zone. And a 1-1 count here in Knoxville. The field faces kind of southeast here. That ball's ripped to shortstop. Can't make the play. That ball gets down.
Send the
runner. They got a chance at home here. A good throw. They don't get it there, and safe at second base as well. And Knoxville will take the lead with an RBI double into right to left field. Really close play at home.
I thought they got her at home.
I think the tag was just a little high, Mark, but that throw by Allie was right on target. Really came up firing on that. Kind of a big send there by the third base coach. And Knoxville takes that early 2-1 lead here. Davis County's going to have to claw back to get back on top. I don't think that was a bad pitch, really. It was down and in. And
you know, Ella almost had an amazing play at it, too.
Yeah.
You know, diving at it as the first pitch.
Just got by the outstretched hands of the shortstop, and that makes it a 2-1 ball game.
You know, Allie did start the game, the inning real well. She sends another strike down there. You know, with a strikeout and just got unlucky with it. She's giving them stuff to hit, and they're hitting it.
Yeah, the walk really cost her there. Got the first run across. I want a high fastball here. Gets it out over the plate. That ball will go out of play right side, and we'll do it all over again. Lillian Miller here. She batted in the last inning, so in 2 innings here, Knoxville has gone through the lineup. Not boding well for Davis County at the moment. That ball hit the shortstop. Backhanded stab, throw across. Great play.
Amazing play.
And they'll go down. Knoxville does take the lead, 2-1, moving into the top half of the fourth. Davis County 1, Knoxville 2 on the Atomo Radio YouTube page.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville. Davis County down 2-1 at the moment. Two-run double. Scored 2 on the bottom half of the Knoxville inning. See if Davis County can claw back into it. Mark, another great play by Day at shortstop. She is holding her own there. A backhanded stab to keep the runner. Just got her by an eyelash at first base to end the inning. And Davis County comes up here with DeCry, Batterson, and Barker. But, you know, the defense is trying their hearts out to get Davis County back in this. There's a ball lifted out to right side, and that'll go out of play. 0-1 the count. DeCry up there. Grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. Again, a hard hit ball at the pitcher mark, but didn't get it through the legs of her. We'll dig back in at 0-1, excuse me. Ball lifted out of foul again. A lot of balls out of play here, Mark, in the early going. And not a lot of swing and misses, really, for either team so far. We've got 3 strikeouts grand total in the first 3 innings full. Digs back in an 0-2 count. Ball down the right field line. That's foul as well.
Sounded like that hit the knob.
Yeah, it came off a little funny, kind of spin sideways. And we'll do the 0-2 count once again. Outfield again playing her straight away. Center field maybe slightly into right field a little bit, but really no pull hitter here. That ball's up the middle there. And got away with it there. Good piece of hitting, went right back up the middle. Her first time tried it, didn't get away with it, but this time right up past the shortstop's glove and into center field.
That what, our second or third hit of the
That
game?
Is our second hit, the only other hit with the home run.
Yep.
Earlier. We'll take them as we can get them. So DeCry at first base with the base hit.
Well, one thing, we're not leaving runners on base.
That is hard to do with nobody getting on. The leadoff hitter, the first 2 innings hadn't gone on, or first 3 innings hadn't gone on, so a good start here in the 4th. 0-1 the count. Batterson digs in. She popped up to the catcher to end the first inning, and Davis County went pretty quietly that first time up. That ball's down. Stolen base attempt. She'll make it to second. Ball gets by and doesn't advance any further, but DeCry give her a stolen base. Again, got good wheels, does DeCry. A pretty good throw by the catcher there, just not in time. DeCry got a pretty good jump on it. And now with a runner in scoring position, you'd love to see a ball hit to the right side, maybe just to make an out or even a ball through, but the right side gets the runner to third with just less than 2 outs. That ball's popped up behind home plate. No play. Back to the concession stand at Wentmark.
Probably going in the reserve at balls, I hear saying.
Yeah, they might have to get me a snow cone and a Frosty before they get that ball back. A new ball is put in play, and Batterson digs in once again.
She had that deep fly out last time up.
That ball popped up foul again behind home plate. Again, the fans ducking for cover behind there. Again, just an absolute gorgeous night for baseball and softball tonight. And when you have to play this many games in a row, the inclement weather, you don't want to see delay games or anything like that. But no chance of that tonight. Any showers were well below the Iowa border when I last looked at the radar earlier. 0-2 count here against Batterson. She hits one up the middle. That'll move the runner to the third base. Center gets through. Going to be a close play at home. A slide safe in there. And Batterson moves to second base on the play as well. A strong throw by the center fielder, but just not in time. A great send by the third coach.
Give her another
base
RBI.
coach. Another RBI. And let us know if you need any help, Allie Batterson. Lydia Barker puts herself in the batter's box now. She grounded out to the first baseman her first time up. That was leading off the second inning. And Davis County ties it up with just one out in the inning. Or, excuse me, no outs in the inning. I correct myself there.
0 outs. Ashland's on deck. It'd be really important for Lydia to get up.
Yeah. Give her another chance to
increase her good night.
Put some bat to ball and maybe over her heads once again. That ball swung on and missed. 0-2 quickly on Barker. Again, she grounded out to first her first time up. Hard hit ball, but just right at the first baseman. 2-2 is our score as we're in the top half of the fourth. That ball catches the bottom of the zone. Might have been a questionable call, but nonetheless, the umpire, again, 220 feet closer than I am to that softball. And the strikeout puts us at our first out of the inning. Here comes Olinger, her last time up. Flew one over our heads here just to the right of us. That ball's hit sharply to right field, out of play again. And the umpire says, I need some new softballs because we have none. You were just talking about it, Mark. They had to get those balls back in.
He's got 2 more. That's going to last a few pitches.
That might last only one pitch. You never know.
Oh, here comes the third.
Yep.
All right. Might be able to make
no souvenir for anybody on the right-hand side tonight. They got to throw those back. Back at it we go. That ball outside. Catches the zone on the outside. I'm getting a little quick with my calls here. I'll let the umpire do his job before I do mine. 0-2 the count. And Oligan, I believe, was down 0-2 when she hit the home run, if I remember right. That ball slugged on and hit right behind home plate. Mark, we talked about that earlier. You know, again, putting the ball in play, but Davis County's hit a lot of balls against the screen, a lot of balls just to the right side. And
a lot of balls out of play, too.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of missed contact tonight. As we say, Barker, of course, just struck out before her, but a lot of balls have been bat to ball tonight. That ball is hit right up the middle. That's down, and that's going to score another one. Davis County's going to take the lead 3-2, and Olinger has a 2 RBI night. And we're only halfway through it. 3-2 Davis County on the sharply hit softball right past the second baseman into center field. The center fielder's been busy this inning.
Van Lanningham comes in to run for Olinger.
Olinger getting a little breather here. She's having a great night. And Van Lanningham a little more speed on the base pass as well. Claire Van Lanningham.
8th grader.
Yes. Mark, you and I talked about it on the ride up here tonight. The 8th grader is going to be able to play next year.
Yep, all high school sports.
That's interesting as the season takes fold here. There's a ball just outside.
He was calling that earlier.
McCall digs in. She popped up to second base her first time through the lineup. And Davis County making a little more noise these last 2 innings.
You know, you did say that it was going pretty quick.
Yep, there's a ball hit out to right field right at her. Right fielder can play some D. She's got really good instincts getting underneath the softball tonight and hasn't had to let anything get over her head so far. So Olinger stays at first base on her base hit, but McCall flies to right field. 2 down in the inning. Ella Day digs in. Day had that nice play to end the last inning to get us out of that and keep it just a 1-run game at that point. She flew out to right field herself last time. Ella coming in at batting .179 on the season. The junior going to be called on quite a bit next year and in her senior debut next year. That ball swung on, just tapped through into the catcher's glove, and we go down 0-2 at the moment. Got the warning track in front of us, Mark. Good 10, 15, 12 feet worth of warning track. You don't see not all the fields have that. It's kind of a not necessarily newer thing, but newer to high school's thing.
She takes
Tries
off,
to take second
drop
base.
ball.
She gets it in just in time. Ball gets away from the catcher.
You know, it's probably a good thing a ball did because she slid
did not
before
get
that.
a great jump.
She also slid before that bag.
Yeah. Mark, if you notice that, the catcher kind of went to her glove and kind of threw it out. That's kind of made it lose her balance to it and get into second base easily. That ball's inside, hit to left field. That ball gets through.
They send her
They're
home.
going to send her home. The speedster's going to make it with no throw. Ball at second base. And good actual play by Day there. Actually, very smart heads up.
If there's a first baseman still up.
Yeah. She took a great advantage of that. The first baseman came in to back up the play on the thrown in, and nobody was holding her at all. So that great instincts there. And Day makes it to first base. So now 4-2 on the score so far. Davis County adds another run. That ball slapped back home against the fence. And a 0-1 count. Yeah, 4-2 Davis County putting up 3 runs in the inning so far. See if we can't get another one home. So everybody so far that's reached has come home. And that ball is just inside. Up the plate now is Hill, Noelle Hill. She grounded out to second base her first time through the lineup. That was back in the third. So Davis County getting through the lineup here in just over an inning's worth of time. That ball outside as well. 2-1 now. The planes overhead making some noise above us. We saw the skydiver as we drove into town tonight. Hopefully they're not going to land on our head, Mark. That ball hit out of play right side, and we'll do it a 2-2 count.
That's the first ball out of play in a minute.
It's hard to say at this particular point. She led off the third inning with that ground ball to second just an inning prior to us. 2 down in the inning. That ball's up high.
It's away from her.
And Day will make it all the way to second base. Again, already 3 runs in, and we're trying to make it another one here. Olingen got the second RBI of her night with the home run earlier, and then the base hit up the middle earlier. So Davis County putting some runs together here. That ball's hit right side out of play once again. This is not a recording. Ball is hit it out right side. Do not check your dial. This is real. Foul ball after foul ball. I bet we've had 20 foul balls already tonight.
This inning.
Again, the pitchers aren't throwing bad pitches. It's just getting some good swing and misses, and that is what happens there. Hill goes down on strikes, but Davis County does counter back with 3 runs. They lead it 4-2, moving into the bottom half of the fourth. Davis County 4, Knoxville 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network here on YouTube.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville. Mia Durham leads it off for Knoxville tonight. And that ball is on the bottom half of the strike zone. We started off with one strike here in the bottom half of the fourth. Mia Durham, Miriam Morano, and Alea Swanson due up for Knoxville. Batterson on the bump tonight. That ball just stays just high, and check swing holds it off. No appeal. I don't believe she went through either, so 1-1 comes the count. Again, a good crowd on hand. Lots of people sitting beyond the fences. The people in right field and right on the other side of the fence, Mark, have had watched their P's and Q's and watched the softball tonight. That's 2-0 now. 2-1 now, excuse me. Foul balls have been flying all over the place.
I'm just telling you, those kids will be tired when they get home after all the running they've done.
You got to get nobody's getting a candy bar every time they get the ball turned in, are they, on that
we
one?
have time.
That ball's inside, 3-1. Batterson's got to come back here and even up the count. Keep her off the base paths. Only 2 hits allowed so far, but they've been big hits as they've drove in both runs. The walk, and there's another one. The walk has killed Davis County tonight. The 2 runs that have scored tonight have been via walk.
You know, that was the problem when we looked at the stats. You know, she does have more walks than strikeouts.
Yep, 29 walks in the season, 27 strikeouts. Again, she struck out 3 on the night as well. So base runner at first, no outs. That ball's high, left-hand side of the batter's box. If I remember right, everybody batting right-handed so far. So you don't get a ton of left-handers in the field. Hallie is a left-handed thrower, but right-handed batter. That ball down Broadway. Quick throw to first base, and 1-1.
Yeah, that's what I like about Ashland. She's not afraid to throw it down.
Make something happen. Get that maybe a saving out for Davis County. It's not always the right play, but it's a smart play when you got it. Butt ball fouled back behind the screen.
Goes right in the glove.
So a 1-2 count. We sit in center field tonight here with my producer, Kenny. Mark Frazee on the mic as well. Wonderful, huge crowd on hand to witness a pretty good softball game so far. Batterson with the pitch. That ball gets away from her wide, and the runner will advance to second base without a throw. Just you could kind of look at her hand as she let that one go again. That's the second time she's really done that. That ball went well wide of the catcher and advances to second. Is Durham. 2-2 now to count. That ball's up high, but swung on and missed.
Lord. Had her swinging early, too.
Had a little bit, maybe took a little bit off that pitch and kept it high. That gets a strikeout. First out of the inning here in the fourth. Swanson digs in here. Aaliyah, excuse me, I could say it right one time. The freshman batting 186, playing second base. That bound
right down the middle.
Right down the middle. At second base, Durham's getting a pretty good lead. We'll have to check her and see if she can motivate to second base or third base here. There's a ball just outside. 1-1 count. Mark, this field's not very old. This whole facility, only built in the last 6-7 years, if my recall comes correctly here. But it's a really nice place. That ball down the left field line, that's foul. Just outside the bag. And that would have definitely scored her from second base. But, yeah, back to this facilities. They've really improved it. You look at the baseball field across the street, and the football field's got some improvements. This is a very nice complex that Knoxville's put together here.
Scoreboard even looks new.
Yeah. Another pitch by Batterson. That down low, just a touch.
Oh.
Barely laid off. Did Swanson. Now, if I can get that pitch again, I'd go right back to it, maybe challenge her to go after it. There's another one just inside. That came across the strike zone, and she'll go down on strikes looking.
You know, with the strikeouts, I think majority have been looking.
Yeah, only one of them has been a swing, and that was the batter that just went through.
Yeah.
So great catch there, Mark. Back to the top of the lineup. Addison Williams steps in. She's struck out and walked.
Yeah, you'd like to see her get out here and start off with their good hitters next inning. You know, get the base runner off second here.
Good job of backing up the play back to the pitcher here. Second base holding the runner as well. That's Ella Day over there. Again, You got to be busy if you're on the infield. You got to know where the ball might go and anticipate that. 2-0 the count. Next pitch by Batterson. That ball's just down and in, and now it's 3-0. Quick throw to second base, not in time. I don't mind that a bit, Mark. Again, kind of if you can get a chance to play it next or out.
You know, she's been on second for a while. She's probably getting a little lazy.
Getting a little, lethargic with you. And that ball goes out wide of the strike zone. So now another walk. That's Williams has been on base twice tonight, and both via the walk. So 2 ladies on. Brings up the Riley Danner. Danner has struck out and had a base hit her last time up. That ball hit to second base. Going to throw to first base. Strong throw and gets her in plenty of time. Davis County holds them off. They leave 2, does Knoxville. After 4 complete, it's 4-2 Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network on YouTube.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your...
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Mustangs back at it here. 0-1 the count so far. Moving into the top half of the 5th, 4-2 mark. Pretty good softball game so far. Kind of giving punches, if you want to kind of allude it to a boxing match here. Each one giving each other a jab to the face, and no one's flinched so far. Again, Davis County 4-2. Got that nice home run, and then another RBI by Olinger in the second inning and the third inning.
Yeah, all but the first run of the game, besides that home run, is all taking runs to go. I mean, like you had that batting streak for a while in the second by Knoxville, and then us in the third with those 3 runs. And we're getting back to the top of the lineup, so it'll be nice to see Hailing get on base.
0-2 the count. That ball's hit away right side off the screen. And back at it in the screen. Might have to have a new screen by the end of the night. Hopefully the facility has a couple of backups. We might not need that. Send somebody to Walmart. I'm sure they got a couple in back. Grab a couple yellow softballs while you're there. Down 0-2. That ball swung through. Got it on the changeup. Nice pitch by Counts. Had her off balance just a bunch, and the first batter of the night in the 5th goes down on strikes. Here's Batterson moving in.
Husted here.
Husted.
0-2 of the night. So
that was Panos, earlier. Or Lawson. I'll get my information correct, I promise. I'm not as dumb as I look on radio. There's a strike called.
Husted's over 2 right now, and, given her average,
Yep. She's hit the ball hard both times tonight. Just right at somebody. Second base and first base.
One hops to...
That ball's hit out to second baseman again. Another triple hopper. And the speedy Houston can't get on base, unfortunately, again, hitting the ball right at people. That was the first 2 innings if you look back at it. And a quick couple outs here to start the 5th. A ground out to second base once again. That's twice tonight to her. DeCry comes up. She scored in that last at bat as she had. Got a base hit to start it as well. That ball's outside. Trying to frame it was the catcher. No, says the umpire. This umpire group's done a good job so far. They've had to call a lot of pitches.
Call a lot of foul balls.
A lot of foul balls. You got to have that in your repertoire tonight. That ball's hit the shortstop. Gets down on, comes across, throws, strong throw, gets her. And Davis County goes down quietly here in the top half of the fifth. We'll take it into the bottom half of the fifth. Davis County 4, Knoxville 2 on the Atomo Radio Sports Network on YouTube.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Right down the middle.
Addie Branson leads it off for the Knoxville Panthers tonight. 0-1 the count. That ball swung on and hit right back to the screen. 0-2. Batterson doing a good job of getting in ahead of these hitters the last couple innings here.
Just got to finish them off here.
Yeah, got to finish them off. Again, got 5 strikeouts on the night so far. Basically won an inning, so that ball gets by her.
There we go.
And there's strikeout number 1 of the inning. Great way to start it. They got the middle of the lineup coming up here, Mark, and that's where they did their damage last time. Those 2 runs, that's where they came from.
One thing I'm really noticing about Allie here is, she's either throwing 4 balls in a row or 3 strikes in a row.
We should probably phone it in and tell her what we want beforehand. That ball's inside, just nearly hit her. And Mark, you were talking earlier, Batterson's had a little command trouble, has hit 8 batters on the season, but tonight pretty decent with that control, within reason anyway.
Yeah.
That ball's inside as well.
A few of those balls
or 2-0, excuse me.
A few of those balls are going to the backstop, not because of the players hitting them. They're getting past Ashwin in the back, and you got to put a little bit of that on Allie. She's got to hit the glove here.
Yep. There's a ball hit straight
right
center field,
right to Palin.
Right to Talon, and that is out number 1. Only had to move out number 2. Excuse me, the strikeout on that. Quickly 2 out here in the bottom half of the 5th. Davis County went 1-2-3. Let's hopefully Knoxville follows suit.
And that's another person you got to give your flowers to. Palin has had a great year in center.
That
batting has been a little bit of a struggle, but that's the whole team, honestly. But in center, she has had a great year fielding.
The ball hit right at you at any position, especially center field, is one of the hardest to determine its depth. 0-1, strike on Williams here. Ayala Williams, 312 batter. She's the heart of the lineup here. That ball is just outside. 1-1 we go. Another, like you said, Mark, another fine play by the center fielder. Batterson goes at it again. That's right down the Broadway. Gets strike number 2. 1-2 the count.
Watching a lot of
strikes. She's working pretty quickly here, too. I've noticed that in the last 2 innings here. Doesn't take a ton of time. Doesn't move too much around the circle. That ball's down and low. Striked out.
1, 2, 3 in it.
1, 2, 3. Batterson putting them away. Davis County holds that lead 4-2. We'll move to the top half of the 6th. 4-2 Davis County on the Atomo Radio Sports Network on YouTube.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top half of the 6th inning we move to. The heart of the order for Davis County, Batterson, Barker, and Olinger due up this inning.
Yeah, with Batterson being up, you like to see that Olinger is going to be finishing the inning if all goes worse.
Batterson scored on her double last time. That ball popped into center field. Nope, out of play. Caught my eye off. That'll go out of play behind home plate. Looked like it was coming right at us. I was just talking about it. The ball hit the center field. It's hard to determine, and I'm eating my own words here. Batterson, again, been on base one time, scored one run as well, popped out to the catcher. There's a ball hit to shortstop. Going to be a bang-bang play. I think she's safe. No, they call her out. Wow. A very close play at first base. No argument by Batterson, but that could have went either way, and it went the opposite way of Davis County. One down, ground out to shortstop. A nice play by the shortstop. Strong arm, but I thought she beat it out. Barker leads in. She struck out her last time.
Let's see Lydia get on base here. You know, Ashland's
to first base her first time through the lineup.
Ashland's got an RBI every time she's been up to plate, so be nice to see.
Get her up with somebody on.
Yeah.
She
taking our solo shot.
Doing it herself. Yeah, we'll take an extra rider on that plane. That ball fouled off right at the end of the bat. Kind of a check swing I didn't want to moment. And now a 1-2 in the count.
Usually the power comes out of your cleanup hitter, but our 5-hole's getting it.
We'll take it wherever we can get it. Again, runs came aplenty last night. Not a ton tonight, but that ball's right down the middle. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Mark, you go back to a night where you hit 22 runs and you bat around several times. You got the high on it, and then you come to a game like this where it's not given in. That ball fouled out of play left side.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen. I bet we've seen more balls go out of play than we've had all runs all season. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, you get in that mentality like nothing could go wrong, and it really didn't last night, but nonetheless, here we are. That ball sharply hit at shortstop. Going to be a tough play. Digs it out, and she'll reach on an error. Shortstop
still made it close.
Short-armed that just a little bit, and it caught her off guard. First base kind of tried to glove that above, but another strong throw. But
go down as a E6?
E6 there, but she's had a good night at shortstop tonight. That I did not expect that.
I think this is.
She's got a strong arm, but just kind of short-armed it, just a touch there, and
I think this is Caroline Taylor on first.
Taylor comes to first base, so now on the air reaches Barker. So Olinger comes up with another chance, Mark, just like you thought.
An RBI.
Another chance for an RBI here. Olinger has scored both times she's been up tonight, so an RBI for herself and an RBI given for someone else. 2 on the night. We'll take another one here. 1 down on the 6th inning. Top is where we're sitting. 4-2, Davis County. I'm not Jason Day, as you can tell. I'm Scott Frazee with my son Mark hanging out with it. Kenny at the controls tonight helping us out as well. That ball down low into the dirt.
Good lead by Caroline. Making the catch.
You got to have that secondary lead, Mark, kind of like you talk about, ready to pounce to second base if they're given a chance. And with her good speed, she could certainly make it without too much effort.
Tonight on both pitchers, there's been a lot of pitches that have hit the backstop.
Yep. That ball hit down to third base, right through the legs.
Through.
That'll get through.
Won't be an RBI, but it is a hit.
Stopping at second base. And Olinger on for the third time tonight. I'll probably be an error, but we'll take it nonetheless. So back-to-back errors on the infield for Knoxville. We were just singing the praises of both teams really about an inning ago on that.
Yep.
Now another courtesy runner.
Van Lanningham comes in.
Van Lanningham.
Ashland.
So to second base. Davis County's got someone going here with just one down. Here's McCall. Addie McCall flew out to right field, has popped up to second base twice as well. That ball just over the stretch. Hands.
She's got to get down.
Play at third base, and there's going to be a force out at second base. She had to hold. It's the right move. You go about a third of the way. If the shortstop can make that play, you might be out either way. But a good play with a heads-up play by the left fielder to make the play at third base.
I think that's just a freshman mistake there. I mean,
you got to get off
did
just
not
a
leave
little
that
bit.
base.
You got to watch your coach a little bit there too. McCall does go to first base. Out at third is the courtesy runner, and then Olinger moves to second as well.
That was almost a really good play by the shortstop.
Yep.
You notice now she's playing a little bit
very
farther
athletic
back.
Shortstop, yeah.
She made a mistake earlier. That might have got to her head a little bit, but still almost a really good play.
So digging in is Ella Day. She had that base hit to drive in a run last time. That drove in Olinger the previous inning, or back in the fourth. Again, two ladies on for the Mustangs. There's the ball. Popped up, out of play, right side or left side.
Yeah, they're switching sides now. You haven't seen a lot go to the right field wall. So.
They must be bringing the ball inside a little bit and pulling the ball. Just an absolute wonder. I can't say it enough. A wonderful evening for baseball and softball. Not too far of a drive, really, if you're coming from Davis County. That ball hit hard left field out of play into the trees. Not too far of a drive for if you're coming up from Bloomfield tonight. Maybe an hour and 15-minute drive. And
you go across the other field, Davis County's down 7-1 in the bottom of the fifth.
Okay, thank you for that update, Mark. Another pitch here. That ball's inside, pulled again. And just like you were talking, Mark, baseball's going to left field now.
Yeah, she got great contact with that one, I would say.
Dropping the head of that bat and forcing it down in. The pitcher's bringing it in, so that's where you have to go with it, unless you're going to kind of slice it away with like my tee shot of a golf ball. But nonetheless, battling there is Day.
I'm not the ump here, but he is calling it a little outside. So I would say instead of putting it inside, I'd put a little bit more outside here.
So then she does go outside. That's 1-2 the count now.
Our girls have been battling up there, with all the foul balls and stuff. But I mean, they've definitely been battling.
That's all you can ask is the effort from your team, and Davis County's getting it right now. That ball's inside, hit the left field once again.
Another left field foul ball. What'd I say?
I'd put a player outside the fence here. You might make a play on it. The banana ball is coming to Kinnick Stadium next week. Maybe they can implement that rule here with the fan catches one. It's an out.
Only for Knoxville though.
We are a little bit away from Kinnick at the moment. The light's taking effect here. You can kind of see push the lighting on both fields here. That ball hit hard left field again, out of play once again. She's gotten a hold of those. Last three have been really hit very hard.
Hey, if she keeps on this track, the next 3 foul balls, it's going to be fair here in a sec.
Making the pitcher work for her strikes here, and
I mean her first foul ball about hit the play set, and that was just outside the fence. So
a 1-2 count after 5 consecutive foul balls to left field. There's a ball hit to center field. Might be overhead. A very great catch by the center fielder there. Day with a really good at bat. Can't get anything for it, but she does make them work for it.
I would say that was a successful at-bat.
Yeah. After 5.5, it's Davis County 4, Knoxville 2 on the Atomo Radio Sports Network here on YouTube.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville, Iowa. Panthers taking on your Mustangs tonight. A 4-2 score. A first pitch strike. That ball's hit hard out to left field. That's going to take a one hop. Nice play by Hallie. She gets it into second base, keeping her at one base, and that ball got by her, Mark. That would have been a double easily.
That could have been trouble.
That great play with a backhand, really going against her main hand off the right hand side, and that's the fourth hit only given up by Batterson tonight. But that was a hard hit ball, probably the hardest hit of the night.
I think we got a designated runner coming in.
Designated runner walking in. Number 4. I think that's Riley Davis. Yep, Riley Davis. So Willer reaches on the base hit here to start the bottom half of the 6th inning. A hard hit ball to left field.
You know, they had that huddle before the inning started. I don't think a hit to left field was what they were talking about.
I don't think that was on the agenda. They'll have to review the minutes the next time we get them, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe trying to bunt here. That wouldn't be a bad idea, in my opinion. Maybe move that runner, get a little bit closer in the inning, sacrifice an out for a person to second base.
Yeah, they haven't had a runner past first base in a good while.
It's been two innings since they've had anybody on. Matter of fact,
you know, they've had some. It seems like after every 2 innings we get this stretch of hits.
Yeah, that ball fouled off back to the screen.
And we haven't seen a bunt since like the first inning either. So,
and again, I think going back to that first inning, Mark, I really think that was more of a distractive, because they were up in the count, 3-0, 2-0 in the count, and
then they did lay one down.
Yep. That ball struck out to right field. That goes out
of
play.
That goes into the light, I think.
We're going to have a natural moment here. Robert Redford hitting one off the lights and smashing them out, and they're all popping. You got to be old to get that reference, don't you, Kenny?
I didn't get it.
Another pitch from Batterson. That comes right down the middle. That's going to ring her up.
Oh, yeah.
Great pitch. Kind of froze her. And that strikeout number 7 on the night. Durham goes down. Staying at first base with Willer. And digging in is Miriam Morano. She's struck out both times she's appeared tonight. Way outside, that ball gets away.
She might go 3.
And now, moving to second base is the courtesy runner Davis.
You know, double plays are rare in softball. Yep. You like to see at least the opportunity to get one. So that's
the short field and the quickness of most players really negates that most of the time. So, yeah, good observation, Mark, on that. That ball up high as well. Again, she goes to that hand. She looked at it on 3 pitches. I've noticed that she looks at her hand, and I don't know if there's not enough grip on it or how that's playing out. But
in baseball, you got that chalk behind
got the rosin, and that ball stays down.
Wow, he didn't call
and
that
3-0 the count. We've got the one strikeout so far in the inning for the one out we have, but a runner in scoring position at second base. That's Davis for Knoxville.
No, this is what I was saying earlier. I mean, if she walks somebody, it's looking like a four.
That ball stays inside, too.
You know, it's
I
looking
believe
like
that pitch maybe an inning ago was a strike, but here we are in the sixth.
I think
not
that's
so
what
much.
Struck out the last batter. So
it froze that last batter as well, and so now back to the bottom of the lineup here. We'll go back to the top here in a moment, but Swanson, so Morano's on at second base, Riley Davis at first base. So the tying run is on the base pass for Knoxville. Let's see if Batterson can battle back. She's got strike one against Swanson here. Swanson struck out and popped up to the second baseman her 2 times up. Back at it here. That ball's outside. Just seems like that particular pitch that goes to the left onto the left-handed batted box slips out of her hand a lot. And she doesn't miss inside with that pitch at all, up and in. It's out and in. That ball's drilled to center field. Right at her.
Oh,
they're going to get a double play here because the runner took off, and that will end the 6th.
That's a mistake. The
runner didn't know the count or the outs in the inning, and she took off, maybe thinking that ball was going to get down, but it does not. A nice play by center field. After 6 are complete, it's Davis County 4, Knoxville 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network here on YouTube.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville. That one gets through the middle, and we're back at it. A base hit by Hill, and that leads off the 7th inning, the final inning, hopefully, for Davis County. Maybe they can add a couple more runs here, Mark, get those insurance runs that you really want to have in this situation. Maybe a bunt here would be a possibility with the bottom of the lineup here as well.
Now, you might as well like to see the bunt. I mean, it's not, no hate.
And there it is. They swings through the bunt. They're going to steal either way, and she's going to make it just in time. They don't get the bunt down, but the steal is successful by Hill, and that moves the runner into 60 feet closer to the plate. And now, Mark, any ball hit to the right side might move a runner to third, and you might just get a ground ball run here.
Yeah, so, I was going to say, with Palin's hitting struggles, a bunt wouldn't be too horrible.
And she may still try to get her to third base here. That ball's outside, 1-1. Now, just a lot more opportunities when a lady's at second base than first. It really opens up the field. It might have to pinch the corners with the infielders and make everybody move. And when that bunt comes through, the umpire and coach talking to each other here. I think they might make a pitching change here, possibly.
It looks like it.
Let's see what's going to know. They're going to call the umpire rather than a pitching change. I'm not sure what they're calling, what the situation is. I think he's run out of eligibility, and he didn't shave his leg, so I can't imagine he can get in the game here.
All right. One thing about this coach is this is his first year coaching the Knoxville Panthers.
Okay.
I don't know where he was before this or if he had something before this, but this is his first year.
Look at that information. They don't call you the worst color man in the business for nothing. That's strike 2.
Wait, what?
Strike 2 on Lawson here. Again, she tried to bunt that first pitch to her, so 1-2 the count. Again, I think you're swinging away here in this particular situation. She does. Fouls it out of play right side.
And we're going back to the right side.
Yep. We got to even out the action here.
I thought it was still pretty lopsided.
We're definitely ahead on the right-hand foul balls here.
You know, those kids towards the right sides, they were getting lonely, I guess.
It's a good battle by Lawson here to stay alive and get in there. That ball's fouled off as well, spins behind home plate.
I like to see the contact. You know, you have a hitter hitting 183, I think that's what she's got, and, contact is really what you like to see out of here.
Most any ball hit on the ground here is going to get the runner to the third base in this situation as well. And you never know, an error or something like that might get them home. And again, that insurance run so big in this situation. 4-2, Davis County here in the top half of the seventh, trying to take the W home and go 500 on the season.
You know, I'm going to assume it's the same rule as baseball, but I'm assuming if they bunt out a foul.
Yep, can't bunt on the third. That ball lifted to right field. Might be trouble. They run into each other. The second baseman and right fielder, they didn't call each other off. Oh, now she's caught in a pickle, trying to run her down. She's not going to catch her.
And she's going to be safe at home.
And the run does score.
Hey, it's a sac fly.
Lawson ends up scoring or getting to almost third base. I'm not sure how you're going to call that. I'm
going to call that a sac fly.
I don't know if it is, because there was no out on the play mark. So that has to be an error on the fielding. And then a put out on the other, and a score on the run. So the run does come home, Mark. That's really the end goal for that.
Yeah, that's more insurance. You like to see it.
So the bunt couldn't get down earlier, but they do get the run via that error. So a pretty big play there. So a two-base error, and then left her out at third base. Hill scores all the way from second base. So that makes it 5-2. Davis County back to the top of the lineup. There's a ball hit out to right field. That's going to get
it's not a hard hit ball to the infield.
Yep. So Hallie finally gets one past the infield. A sharp hit to right field. And that puts another runner on for Davis County here in business once again.
You know, she's one of those people that can definitely hit that side, go opposite.
Yeah, she's been all night except the ball hit the shortstop. She's been to the right side. And
I mean, she has 4 triples on the year, too. Oh,
there's a ball hit over the second baseman.
She might go 3.
And she's going to haul at second. Good call here. Only one down in the inning. You don't want to have that third or second out at third base.
I saw Rass. He was waving his hand. He wanted her to go.
Okay.
You don't really see that out of Rass either. He's been definitely a real calm coach.
Yeah, he's not aggressive.
He's definitely not
too much.
Sent.
But now more in business we are with runners at first and second with your number 2 hitter up to Cry. Hallie at second base.
That's 2 hits in a row to right field.
Yeah, keep them coming. As far as I'm concerned, excuse me, to Cry on first base. Hallie at second base. Batterson's at the plate. I'll get my stats straight. I don't have a list in front of me or anything. Oh, wait, I do. Batterson's had a good night. Not necessarily at the plate, but on the mound, she's been there. She has 1 hit. Scored the last in the fourth inning. Actually the go-ahead run in the fourth inning was hers, so she made it 3-2. That ball outside. We'll see if we can't get another one. That ball's popped up on the infield, going to the third baseman. She'll make the play. And
no running that time.
And now down to their last out here in the top half of the seventh. Trying to push across one more run. They got the insurance one, 5-2.
I would like to see Liddy on base just so Ashland can get up to bat.
Give Olinger a chance to launch one there.
Their family's already got 1 ball. They might
can
want
do
a
it herself. She can go ahead and take care of that herself.
I remember. She doesn't have one this year, but I know last year she had plenty of home runs.
Yep. It's interesting year to year how you mature as a batter. Sometimes hitting the ball in play is just as good as a home run. Every once in a while, you make the defense work at the next hitter as well. Allie's getting a really good lead at second base. She'll go right by the third baseman. They'll throw the third, and that is an out at first base. But Davis County does push across that extra run. 5-2 going into the bottom half of the seventh. Davis County on top on the Atomo Radio Sports Network here on YouTube.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back at it here in Knoxville. Davis County trying to hold that lead 5-2. Knoxville holds the top of the lineup here with their shortstop, Addison Williams. They'll go with Danner and Branson here in the third, or in the seventh. There's a strike. 1-1 now the count.
As our game comes to an end, the boys' game just ended. The boys lost 11-1.
11-1 on the boys' final. Unfortunately, go down to defeat tonight, but maybe the girls can bring one home. That ball just stays outside. Try to curve it in on the right-hand side.
Patterson did not like that. He did not call that.
Williams is batting from the left side. I don't know if she did that earlier. I don't remember her batting from the left side, so I don't know if she's a switch hitter or not, but here we are. That ball just outside. Oh, that caught the corner.
Wow.
And she'll go down on strikes. Strike 3 called outside corner. And that's number 8 on the night for Batterson, Mark. That's
not the one to look a horse in the mouth, but he just called that a ball, didn't he?
They look very similar pitches. I was ready to call it a ball myself, but we'll take the out. So strike out here in the bottom half of the seventh. A good start for Davis County. That ball fouled out right-hand side over the dugout of Knoxville. Davis County in the third base dugout tonight.
Some more foul balls. They're
getting a lot of the foul balls back in here. Those softballs have taken some abuse tonight off the screen, off the
concrete,
dugout, off the concrete, off the street, and
with all the road construction here too. I mean,
yeah, more construction going on here. Here's Riley Danner. That ball's catches the inside bottom half of the zone, and Davis County up 0-2 on Danner right now, needing just 2 outs to get the victory tonight.
One strike away.
We'll take it. That ball up high. Again, she just gets away from her. Each time, and it's only, Mark, as you noticed, it's only been on the left-hander side of the plate. It's never been inside. She's never missed in that manner, so must be coming across, opening that hand up just as the grip releases it. That ball's down low in the dirt. He'll go 2-2 now.
I think she also leads the team in hitting batters.
Yeah, with 8. Yeah. I read earlier. I think that's a stat you gave me.
Probably.
Like to thank our partners at First Iowa State Bank, Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, Keosauqua members, FDIC for being a sponsor. That ball launched out to center field off the back. That'll go off the fence, and they're going to try to get her at second base, but she'll walk in with a double. Nice play in center field to get that back in. That ball was the hardest hit of the night for any team, really, besides the Oleninger home run.
I was ready to protect my shoulder.
Go down a hero, Mark. Grab that baseball. So a runner on second base does not bring up the tying run. They'll need 2 more to reach to get that factor.
Not her first hit of the game.
That's her first hit of the game. Her second hit of the game was for Danner. She's got 2 of the 5. That ball's outside, and Knoxville trying to get revved up to get back in here.
Danner is their best hitter, isn't she?
Her and Branson, the current batter, are both kind of at the top of their game for Knoxville. That ball catches the inside corner. That ball kind of creeps back across the plate. I don't think it's a curveball, just almost an off-speed pitch that kind of loses its speed and comes back over the black of the plate. So runner at second base. 1 down in the inning. That was a strikeout of Williams to start the inning. And that was a strike as well.
Knoxville's trying their best to rally here, but hopefully we can squander that.
Another pitch in. That ball stays outside. Good job of backing up the play. It was our center fielder. So
3-1 count here.
3-1 the count. Need another striker. That ball goes past the first base. That's foul.
That's a good battle. You know,
little late, kind of, excuse me, save the at-bat swing.
You know, I think if that's, the first pitch of the at-bat, you take it.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Mark. I think she has to go back inside here. It needs to be a striker. You're going to put that runner on. That ball down low, and she will not get that call.
It's a very good stop by Ashland.
2 on.
Can't have a runner at third.
The
right
tying run now at the plate. You want to keep that batter off the base paths. Keep this to a no-chance situation. Their
home
biggest
run here does
run producer is up right now, and that's Olivia Williams. So a walk in the inning, a hit in the inning, a double to right center puts Knoxville in business. That pitch down the middle, swung on and fouled left-hand side.
Just on top of it there.
Yep.
A little early
swung
on
over
top
it.
of it.
Yep. Again, you got to be swinging in this situation. You're down
3.
A patience swinging, if you will, Mark, on this is you got to know your zone and swing when it's there because you're down to your last couple out. That ball's hit to left field.
That's not dropping, is
They'll
it?
call it, and a good call off by center fielder to call off the left fielder, Hallie.
Both those could have got it there. But
good communication between the two. You could hear that right away. So now 2 down.
I think that's definitely center's ball. Just
yeah, center coming across.
Hallie being a lefty in that situation.
Yep, I absolutely agree with you on that, Mark. And of course the center field is the captain of the outfield. She's got precedence over anybody else. So 2 on, 2 down. Knoxville down to the last batter. That ball gets away. Just a nice snag by the catcher to keep that in play.
That's another part of the infield I think is doing a great job at. Ashland's done great backing up.
Yep, absolutely.
Willing to throw and willing to catch.
Ollinger doing it on both sides of the plate tonight
right down the middle
on the offense and defense. That's takes a strike bottom half of the zone.
With there being 1 or 2 outs,
1-1.
2 runners on base is not that bad. You obviously don't want to see
any hit ball is going to send the runners. They're not going to hesitate on that. So that's the one thing in negative against that. That ball's hit out to third base, going to go across, and that'll end the game. And the game. Davis County does pull it out. A good job of coming from behind. They were down 2-1 at one point and came back to win it 5-2. We'll be back in a few minutes to wrap it up here in Knoxville on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network on YouTube.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County Mustang softball is back on the air here in Knoxville. A victorious night tonight, Mark. A really good ball game. A lot of action. There was nothing that was perfect tonight, but if you look at all the things that went right for Davis County, it was a good ball game. Started off with the home run on the home run by Olinger, and then she goes 3 for 3 on the night. Matter of fact,
I would definitely say she had a really good night. She was 2 RBIs.
Yeah, 2 RBIs.
We don't have those 2 RBIs.
Scored 2 runs herself, and then you go on the other side, the defensive side. You'll start with Batterson on the mound. She struck out 9 tonight, only gave up 5 hits. So, in a team that can hit the ball, that top of that lineup gave her a little bit of fits to start the game. She's a little wild, but then she settled in and really took care of things. We talked about all the foul balls. There was a lot of contact tonight, not a lot of contact in the field of play, except for ground balls for the most part. And that last hit ball in the last inning was the hardest hit ball of the night.
Yeah, we're
right center. I think she did a good job of mitigating what was going to happen to her. The defense played really well tonight. There's no errors on the Davis County side, a couple on Knoxville side, but
a big one at the end of that.
Yeah, the big one that really probably cost them a run. If you think about that runner was on second base.
It could have been worse if Palin hadn't ran off the base.
Yeah.
But then again, if Palin hadn't ran off the base, I don't think Noel scores.
That's a great point. Davis County did the things to win a ball game tonight that you should do. They got the ball in play. They moved runners around. The hitters made contact when there was contact needed. Davis County only struck out 5 times tonight themselves, and they struck out on Knoxville 9 times. Again, only giving up 5 hits. Davis County has 9 hits on the night as well. So just a productive game all the way through. You go to Olinger. She had the home run to set it off, really put the Davis County offense in motion. And you just can't think enough about the whole team producing tonight. The outfield kept the ball in front of them when the came out to the shortstop. Did a great job at second base. First base held her own all night long. And behind the dish, that was another factor tonight. Only 2 pass balls that I counted, and they were really more wild pitches than they were fast balls. And the defense did their job. The offense took advantage of the times they were given, and a team effort tonight wins a ball game that, you go back to those other 2 games they played against each other. One was a blowout, one was a close game. So needless to say, this is another game where Knoxville and Davis County are very similar in what they do, and Knoxville comes on top tonight. Talk about the defense a little bit here tonight, Mark. I think that is a factor that is really underestimated in most ball games.
I mean, I've said it all night. Our defense was definitely what got us to the point. We played great defense all week. We finally got the batting going, and I think that was the main difference. We've had fielding all year, and outfield. There has been some struggles with some pass balls. You didn't see it tonight. Great plays from left field, from right field, and Palin with the great catches. She had the one over her head that went to the fence. That was a hard hit ball, hard to play.
Hallie had that one that she played the backhand and kept her to a single on that. That kept that runner at first base the rest of the at bats. So. What a great ball game to watch. A beautiful night to be out here. A good crowd. A lot of enthusiasm for both sides. And Unfortunately, the boys go down to defeat, but the girls take it. So 1-1 on the night thus far. And again,
that brings us to 500 as a softball team.
9-9 on the season, drops Knoxville to 4-15, and of course we're right back at it tomorrow. 2 games, two separate locations. The first game starting off at Cardinal tomorrow night, and then Fort Madison comes to Davis County at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and then they actually get a couple days off and then go right back at it to Sheraton.
It's crazy.
On Monday.
2 days off and then take a long drive to Sheraton. That's their last away game, so you're pretty excited for what's to come. Sheraton, they've struggled with them all year, so they got it hasn't been pretty playing them, but I think coming off this win and hopefully what they can do tomorrow against a non-conference at home. Cardinals a good team too, so that might struggle a bit, but I think our girls, if they play like they did tonight, I was talking about it while I was here. They've had they've either had hitting or they've had fielding. It's never been they can have
tonight
both.
They put it all together.
They put beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, so. And we talked about it earlier in the broadcast as well, Mark. They're coming home finally after 2 weeks of being away.
2 weeks of finally not being home, and they're still going away on the same day.
They didn't pay the guy that had a globe enough money to know where Davis County was apparently tomorrow, but nonetheless they'll go at it and fight once more tomorrow night. So I think that'll do it from here from us in Bloomfield or from Knoxville, Iowa. Davis County wins it 5-3 tonight. I'm Scott Frazee filling in for Jason Day. He'll be back with you tomorrow. Appreciate you, Mark. Kenny, for doing a great job like he always does. And, again, victorious tonight, 5-3 this final score here in Knoxville. We'll see you tomorrow on the Autumn.